Welcome to the Awab podcast, where stories reflect back what we often miss in the rush of daily life. Today's story is The Mirror Lake, a tale of illusion, clarity, and the quiet moment when we finally see ourselves. In a land where mountains whispered and the wind seemed to think, there was a lake so still it was called Mirror Lake. It reflected everything with perfect clarity, but only at sunrise. People from across the region visited it, hoping to find wisdom, beauty, or even truth. But they came at all hours only to find ripples, fog, or shadows. One day a traveler climbed the ridge above the lake just before dawn. He had heard rumors. The lake shows your soul. He knelt by the water just as the first rays of sunlight touched the surface. He saw not just his face, but scenes behind his eyes, decisions he'd buried, pain he'd avoided, love he'd withheld. At first he recoiled, but then something shifted. The lake began to calm again, and this time he saw not judgment, but potential, not fear, but space. He wept, then he smiled. When he returned to the village, someone asked him what the lake had shown him. He simply said, "It showed me who I could still become." This story is about reflection, not the kind found in mirrors, but the kind found in moments of stillness. Most of us are too noisy inside to hear the truth. We seek answers in distraction, but clarity comes with stillness. Sometimes it takes a quiet sunrise and a deep breath to face who we've become, and who we're still allowed to be. Ask yourself, have you looked into your own mirror lake lately? Are you ready to see without flinching? Thanks for listening to the Awab podcast. If this story gave you something to reflect on, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Subscribe for weekly stories that help you slow down, see clearly, and remember what matters. Until next time, find your still water and look in gently.